InDesign has joined the rest of the Adobe graphic design suite in its ability to generate some content using Adobe's AI. So there's a couple of different ways we can access the text to image. One is under our quick actions. We can click that and it brings up our panel. 2, we can bring up the panel by going to Window, Text to Image. And 3, we can go to File and Text to Image. Now, since this is in the beta, I would suspect that some of those might change, so just kind of keep an eye on it. So I am going to add in my prompt, and we'll click Generate. Now you can see previous generations that I have had down at the bottom, and we can see my 3 options and variations at the top. So I really like this one. So what I can do is just click on those 3 dots and go to Place Variation. It will load my cursor and I can just place that photo. So notice that it does a pretty high resolution, large image, which is great. So pretty good likeness. I would say those people look a little bit edited, especially further away. So let's try another prompt. Okay, so we've got some good options here. I can go ahead and place that. Now, one of the things that I can do is already have my space drawn. And then when I click that option, it'll place that photo right in there. Now, you can also change your content to art. So let's see what it generates with that option. Okay, so some interesting options there. Definitely a lot more artistic rather than photorealistic there. And notice I can scroll through my variations in this pop-up as well. So the next really cool thing you can do with the text-to-image suite is do a generative expand. So this was first introduced in Photoshop. And I'm just going to draw a space where I want that photo, and I'm going to place an existing photo. And I'm going to use our little trick with fitting and get that photo in there. Now notice that the photo is very horizontal, and yet my space that I needed this photo in was a little more square. I can generate and fill that just by clicking on the frame, so the frame is blue, and then selecting that Generative Expand. If I just want to expand using the existing photo, I'm just going to click Generate. So there we go. A pretty good example. So we've added this part of this student and we added a table here. So that gives you 2 different ways that you can use the text to image inside of InDesign.